This is Brandy and Sean with West Georgia Mahjong. So far in our series on learning to play Mahjong, we have learned all of the preliminary steps to playing. Now it's time to begin play. You've learned how to set up your wall, deal the tiles, and dance through the Charleston. Now the real fun begins. Today, we're going to walk you through the basic flow of Mahjong and a Mahjong turn, how to draw, how to discard, and what happens in between. In this video, we will cover basic gameplay of picking up and discarding tiles as you try to build a winning hand. However, before you start the actual play, we'll suggest you watch our next few videos about calling a tile and using jokers. Understanding these two skills is integral in learning to play. Once the Charleston is finished and everyone has their tiles arranged neatly on their rack, the player who is East starts the game. Remember, East begins with 14 tiles because they'll discard first. Everyone else begins with 13 tiles. The next step is understanding the wall. The wall, that big square of stacked tiles in the center, is where everyone will draw new tiles from throughout the game. As play goes on, the wall will slowly shrink as tiles are drawn. Think of the wall as your tile supply, your source of new possibilities. Players draw tiles from the end of the wall. Play begins with East discarding a tile. Then the player to the right goes next.
9 crack.
Here's how a turn begins. The player whose turn it is draws one tile from the wall. They quietly add it to their rack and look to see if it improves their hand. If it doesn't fit, that's okay. Every draw gives you more information about your hand's direction. The draw should be done calmly and without comment. No cheering, no sighing, no finally. Remember, part of the fun is keeping your table mates guessing. Next is discarding a tile. After you draw, you'll always discard one tile to bring your count back down to 13. When you discard, you place the tile face up in the center of the table and say the tile's name out loud. For example,
5, bam.
This keeps things clear and fair for everyone at the table. Play then moves counterclockwise around the table to the next player on your right. That player will then decide whether to call that discard or let it pass. After each tile is discarded, play continues to your right. Next is calling a tile. We'll go deeper into this in our next video, but here's the basic idea. If a player needs a tile you've just discarded to complete a set, like a pung, which is 3 of a kind, or a kong, which is 4 of a kind, they can call that tile and take it right away. They'll say pung or kong, and then expose that set face up on their rack. After they call, their turn will continue from there. If no one calls the discarded tile, play simply continues around the table with the next player drawing from the wall. So here's what you're working towards. As you draw and discard, your goal is to build one of the winning hands listed on the Mahjong card. You'll be arranging your tiles into groups. Pungs, which we spoke about being 3 of a kind, kongs, 4 of a kind, quints, 4 of a kind plus a joker, and sometimes runs, like 1, 2, 3 in the same suit. You'll mix and match those into the exact combination that matches a line on your card. We'll explore each of those groups and how to recognize them in the next few videos. Here's some tips for table etiquette. Just a few quick reminders as you start your real first hand. Keep your tiles neat and upright so only you can see them. Announce your discards clearly. Avoid touching another player's discard until you officially call it. And always stay kind, patient, and gracious. Mahjong is just as much about the people as it is the tiles. Before the next episode, practice the draw and discard rhythm. Even if you're just playing solo, go through the motions of drawing from the wall, looking at your hand, and deciding what to discard. You can do this by yourself as you continue to draw and determine what you want to discard. This is great practice when trying to get familiar with the tiles. You'll be amazed how quickly the pace starts to feel natural. In the next video, we will learn about calling a discarded tile. That's where the strategy and timing really come alive. A link to the video can be found in the description below. If you have any questions about drawing or discarding, please drop them in the comments below. I'm always here to help you learn and feel confident. Thank you for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to our channel. See you next time!